Hey folks, just wanted to share with you another Ultimate Daemon beta video. Today we're going to look at pinging and also press releases. If you watch the bookmarking video, we've seen how we bookmarked a site of mine. We had all the bookmarks out there, but I didn't have a ping list loaded. I went ahead and loaded a short ping list, and what you can see is as soon as I did it, it's taking all of the URLs that I had, right? And it's running through the ping list and making sure that all of the bookmarks are going to, get pinged by the servers, which in turn will hopefully get them indexed through the major search engines. Now, this is important because you can have as many backlinks out there, you can build thousands of backlinks, but if the major search engines can't find them, it's almost as if they don't exist at all. So what pinging does is it basically hits a bunch of servers and it points back to the URLs. It's kind of a way of holding out the sign saying, hey, here I am. Now once they get indexed, then that's going to help increase your rankings, because now Google sees them out there out on the internet, and it's going to give you some value for those. So this is the pinging. It's a pretty slick feature. So after you bookmark them, then it will ping it, and all of this is done. If you look down here, right, submitter idle, pinging, right, we have it running right now. So what we're going to do now is let's go back to projects. We're going to do a little multitasking here. I want to do a press release submission. Now, I created some press release accounts. It's probably about 2 weeks ago, or about a week ago, I guess. And you can see it processed it. So I actually have accounts built for press releases. So we're going to hit new, and I want to do, let's see, press release task. And again, this is the first time I've actually I'm doing a task for press releases. So again, if I stumble a little bit, if I'm pecking around for a little bit, you know why, right? This is completely unrehearsed. So let's go ahead and select our press release sites. I'm going to add those. All right, account profile. This is the account profile that I set up all of the other accounts, so we're going to use that. Let's go and expand this. And I really like the fact that we can move this over so we can see what we're doing here. Title. Now with the press releases, I typically will not spin the titles. I want all of the, I want all the similar information going out there. So let's go ahead and do the summary. Now, typically, if it's an article, bookmark, bookmarking campaign, I'll always spin it, but in this case, I'm not going to do it. And let's go ahead and put the body in there. And you see this is pretty simple. It's cutting and pasting. All right, let's go ahead and pretty that up a little bit. Okay, that's good. And all right, that looks good. And again, keywords. All right, that should be good enough. Let's go ahead and preview what this looks like. Okay, that's good. And let's go ahead and close. And now, all right, project name, account creation. We actually should have renamed that. I'm just using account creation because that's where I built all of my account profiles. So task name, yes at. All right, and we're going to go ahead and submit them now. Typically we would schedule them, but again, I'm not so concerned with it with only being 26, and it's all time sensitive, so I don't want to drip these articles. I want them basically to hit the internet all at the same time. And let's see, we don't want a fastbot. Let's take that back down again and save. And here we go. And it really is just that easy. You can see here it's already submitting to 24/7 PR. AfricanNewsWire.net, BookMyPR. So this is a really powerful tool. You can see that it took me literally minutes to get together this campaign, right, and to submit them to all of the sites. Now let's go over here to the ping list, and you can see it's already okay. You don't have any more pending items. So basically, already pinged this whole list, which was a small list, but again, nothing too big here because all I'm doing is I'm testing the product, making sure that if there's any bugs, we can report them back to Edwinsoft. They can fix them before they go to market. But I have to tell you, there really isn't that many problems with this product at all. I mean, I've been really impressed by it. All right, let's go to my projects. And here, simulating human behavior, which is nice. Again, it's going to emulate basically the click time. It's going to slow down your submission so it looks more natural to these PR sites. And again, here we have the overall process, so it's 12% complete. Now, if you do have issues, so if you have, let's see, attention required, see where it says 3 right here, what you can do is you can click on View Log. And what that's going to do is it's going to tell you exactly where your issues are at. Okay, so let's go ahead and go down to today. Pending retry, invalid description. So this is very, very powerful, which means that you can go in and you can manually fix any of the issues. This is important if you're creating accounts, for example, and let's say your username was used twice, which happened actually when I was creating a bookmarking campaign. I wasn't thinking I use the same username, and some sites it kicked it out because it was the same username. Now I can go back in there and I can resubmit these again, or I can just come up with a whole new profile details. Now this is kind of cool. See this shoppingdirectory.org antibot activated. They're going to retry it later. So what it'll do is it'll automatically figure out, hey, they're kind of onto us, right? The site's onto us, so tell you we're going to back out of the operation, out of the task, and we're going to try it again. And that's the beauty of the scheduler, is it'll automatically do this for you. Again, one of the easiest tools that I've ever seen when it comes to submitting press releases, which before there's really not a good press release software out there. I haven't found a single one that I thought was great, and I've demoed a few of them, never purchased any of them because they were worthless. And in fact, most of my press releases were all done manually, and let me tell you, it takes a really long time to submit 20 press releases to 20 sites. Now granted, your submission rate, success rate may be higher, but you have to weigh, how much time are you willing to spend versus what your submission rate is. Thankfully with Ultimate Demon, it's a perfect cross blend between high success rate in terms of submission and so it's excuse me, it's really late here and it's Thanksgiving. So it's a blend between, it takes less time, submission rate's still really high. Both of those combinations together make for a really good tool. So here we see we're at 65% completion. Oh, let's see. We're running a lot of threads here. Again, I have the CAPTCHA enabled, so it's going to solve all the CAPTCHAs in the background. So really, this is kind of like a set and forget. So you can do multiple campaigns, right? And really, the way that I plan on using this tool is, you start with a press release. You're going to want to build numerous Web 2.0 properties that are going to basically help create a link tree or a link wheel, whatever you want to call it, vital backlinks. Then you fortify with some article tasks. Video marketing is probably one of the most underutilized forms of marketing, but it's highly effective. In fact, it almost seems like Google makes special room in the top page for a good video. More than that, Google really likes mixed content. So if you have a blog post up there, and if it has pictures and a video, you're going to see that particular post will rank higher than one that just has text alone, right? And so the general rule is, if you're creating a post, this is what I like to do. Of course, there's other folks out there that do it differently. Create a post, make sure that your title has a H1 tag on it, and then followed up with a few H2s, include a picture and a video, and you're usually pretty good. I've had, just using that formula alone, I've had really good success. Now next, what we're going to do, I don't think that there is a form profile task yet, but in our next video we're going to do an RSS task. But first, let's go ahead and see. We're 77% of the way done. I want to keep this video a little short, so what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to wait until it's 100%, and then we're going to look at to see if it pings right away. So we'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're back. So we're at 96% done. What we're seeing here is this is some of the retries. So the next scheduled item will be on the 24th at 11:36, and let's see. We're going to go ahead and wait to see that happen. And then what I'll do is I'll stop the video, and then I'm also going to do an RSS campaign or an RSS task. That'll be the next video, and really that's going to cover everything from, well, we didn't do these two here, which we can take a fresh look at the article task and the Web 2.0 task. I think I might have a spun article that we can actually try this out on. So, but let's go ahead and wait. Let's see, we should be getting pretty close. One thing I wanted to show you is if we generate report, check this out. This is just how timely this is. And let's go ahead and select a project. Alright, let's see, was it default maybe? Alright, actually I think, I don't think that's ready yet, so let's go and close that. Alright, it's 11:36, so we should see this actually, we should see this submitting here real quickly. Let's go and check how our ping is going. Yeah, next scheduled ping 11:36. Projects. All right, it looks like it attempted that project, so we don't have any more. So anyway, that's a quick snapshot in terms of how well the press release function works. As you can see, I did that probably all within less than 15 minutes. I mean, it was literally cutting and pasting. And the only thing I didn't do, which I did in a prior video, was I actually created an account list, and then I imported that account, all the account profiles in. But as we found through the bookmarking site, this tool will do everything from the very beginning to the very end, including account creation and verify emails, which is something we're going to try in this next video with the RSS feed. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Sign up for, go to the site and subscribe to find out more about Ultimate Daemon. When it releases, we'll have all the details for you. Do appreciate it, and have a good night.